Welcome to Real Talk, Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi and today we have IFBB Pro Victoria Adelus from Oregon on the show. Welcome Victoria, how are you?
Thank you, Miriam. I'm good. I'm very good.
I know you have a background in the television. How did you get into the fitness industry?
Oh my goodness. So I was a reporter in right here in Bend, Oregon, and I basically did a story on a local fitness pro who lives in the area and did this entire news series on how she prepared for the New York pro, got completely inspired. And so I decided, why don't I take my fitness level to the next level? Because I've been an athlete my entire life. So, one thing led to another, and I did my first show, and I was hooked, and that was it.
Great. Who was the girl that you was
It
interviewing? Or
Tammy Au. So
Tanya?
she was a fitness pro at the time, and so I documented her whole gymnastics routine and her diet and all of that. And I actually started out in figure, but then I went to fitness, and then I actually got injured, and so I went back to figure, and that's where I got my pro card.
First of all, congratulations on your pro card. Sorry.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're most
Yeah.
welcome. And now you're preparing for your pro debut. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm officially announcing it publicly in about a couple of weeks, but I'm very, very close. So I can't go into full details, but I'm doing quite a few shows over this next season, probably 5 to 6. So you'll see me quite a lot on the pro stage, which I'm really excited about. I'm working with Kim Odo right now, so that's new for me, and I'm really excited about. I mean, he's one of the best coaches in the industry. He's the top. He's the guru. So that's been really exciting to prepare with some of the best in the industry, and I'm very excited to hit a whole new level and compete against women that I've looked up to for years.
You had a very successful career in the TV industry. How did you know pursuing a career in fitness was the right thing to do?
It's kind of one of those things you just got to follow your heart. It was really hard for me to leave the news because I went to school at UCSD for communications. I worked at an NBC affiliate in San Diego, and then I transferred up here. So for about 7 years of my life, I was in TV news. So, I began my whole fitness journey, and I actually started up a fitness program, and it was kind of one of those things. I followed my heart. It sounds cheesy, but, I really, my brain was telling me, no, you've been preparing to be a TV news anchor all your life. And it was really hard because I had a promising career in TV. But I decided, it just felt right. And it made me really, really happy. And I still do TV work. It's more so fitness and health oriented. So it's a win-win situation.
Right. Where do you think you would be today if you had been scared of what other people would think of you and had never competed?
Oh man, I probably wouldn't be very happy. For a while there, I was really worried about what other people would think if I went full, steam ahead into the fitness industry. But I've never been one to really hold back my opinion or not speak my mind or not be true to myself. So I would probably still be in the news industry and probably not be competing. If I hadn't listened to myself and listened to other people, I probably wouldn't have been able to experience some of the best things I've experienced along my journey, like, being able to work with a supplement sponsor, All American EFX, out at the Olympia and meet people from around the world, be able to talk to you out in Amsterdam. I mean, stuff like that. I wouldn't be sitting here today. So I'm thankful that I did listen to myself and take the opinion of those who truly love me.
You also coach a lot of athletes. How do you help them deal with peer pressure, negative people around them who want to keep them from achieving their dreams?
Well, first of all, a lot of people who try to put down other people and their dreams, it's usually because they don't feel like they can reach what this person has, started out to try and achieve. So I really say, just listen to your gut, your heart, and make sure that you follow the guidance of myself and my partner. He's also a coach of the team as well. Because when you start listening to all kinds of people around you, you get, one person telling you you should eat chicken, one person telling you should eat steak, or whatever the case may be. it becomes really overwhelming, and you don't get to be your best you at the end of the day. You start listening to, well, what if this is right? What if that is right? You start second guessing yourself. So really finding a solid coach. I tell them, make sure you're 100% happy and communication is open. And that's what we try to maintain with all of our competitors. And, when they do that, it's just makes life that much simpler. If you have one coach to listen to and you're really staying true to yourself. And, I experienced a lot of people who didn't really understand the sport, and they didn't think it was right for women to have muscle or whatever the case may be. I had a lot of people telling me I was doing the wrong thing. And, I finally started to realize it's not that I'm doing the wrong thing, is that a lot of people around me are not happy with what they're doing. So it's important that you surround yourself with people who truly support you and have your back 100%. And this sport, I really feel like, will enable you to find who is truly your friend and who's not your friend. And that's something I feel really thankful for. It's not been the easiest roads all the time. There's been ups, there's been downs, but at the end of the day, I know who's there for me, and I know I'm doing what, makes me truly happy. So
surround yourself with positive people.
Absolutely, yes.
I agree. You broke out of your comfort zone. A lot of people are too scared of failure to really go out there and take action. What advice do you have for those people?
Oh man. Well, if you never step outside of your comfort zone, change doesn't happen. I think that's why a lot of people are not able to reach their goals. They go to the gym, they, feel like just going there and being in that environment, is what counts and will get them results. But it's what they're doing in the gym that matters. And when I'm a personal trainer as well, as a business owner and all that. And when I train people, I focus almost more, obviously form and, the physical aspect of training is important, but I focus almost more on the mental aspect of it, because I really have to, especially new people to weight training, you really have to almost teach, how to step outside of the comfort zone, how to allow yourself to feel that, uncomfortable burn for the last 3-4 reps, because it's pushing through that's what's going to get you, the results at the end of the day. Just be uncomfortable right now, obviously don't experience pain, but know that if you push yourself to that point, you will see amazing things happen.
Thank you. How important is the support of people around you when it comes to your success?
Oh, the support of people around, oh my gosh, it's huge. It is an individual sport, but in my opinion, it is very much a team sport. And honestly, I would not be in the position I am today without, my amazing supporters behind me, from my boyfriend to my family to my coach to, my sponsors. It's such a mental and physical battle. If you have people fighting against you and your spouse is really unhappy that you're competing, and, you just don't have that back behind you, it's nearly impossible to get to the stage. I was able to get to the stage because, I have a lot of love from a lot of important people in my life. And, my former coach, Christy Towdy, she was huge in helping me get my pro card. So without that, it's not impossible, but it's very hard.
How do you deal with negative experience and people today?
Negative experiences?
And people today.
And people?
Yeah.
Negative people. Yeah. I'm thankful for the TV industry, the TV news industry, because I've built the skin of a rhino. I'll say that first. It takes a lot to affect me. And there's a lot of negative people around whether it's, people specifically on the computer, behind the computer. There's a lot of people who feel like they can say certain things. They get a lot of courage. And, honestly, I at this point, I take the good with the bad, because the bad experiences, I'm actually thankful for bad experiences. For instance, if I hadn't have partially detached a tendon in my hamstring at nationals when I was a fitness competitor, I might not have gone back to Team Universe. What happened was I had this horrible experience, excruciating pain on stage. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to go back to Team Universe. I had a bad experience and I was, threw myself a little pity party. And I waited a few months. I'm like, no, you know what? I need to take that and learn from it and come back with a vengeance. And I went back to Team Universe, and that's where I got my pro card. So, I really feel like, I don't ever wish for bad experiences not to happen. I just hope that I can learn from them every time they do. So that's the kind of perspective I have. And with negative people, I just focus on how, if somebody says something mean to me or does something mean or whatever the case may be, it just makes you stronger. For me, it lights my fuel, my fire. And, if you put me down, I'm going to get that much stronger. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Great. What has been your best life experience this far?
Wow, best life experience. There's so many. Gosh, winning my pro card was huge for me. I can't pinpoint it to one thing. I mean, there's so many different moments in my life that have different significant meanings to me for, a variety of reasons. And I'm honestly, at the end of the day, I'm just thankful to have, whether it's big moments like getting my pro card or small moments like spending time with my family because they live in California or what have you. Everything makes life great, it's all good stuff. So I can't really pinpoint one, I don't think.
I do understand. Where can people learn more about you online?
Online. So I have a website, victoriaadelus.com. I'm on every social media platform you could possibly think of. So we can find each other there. So Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/victoriaadelusfitness. But if you go to my website, victoriaadelus.com, you'll find all of that. And, I really try to use my social media platforms not as a place where I just, post a bunch of pictures about, myself or what have you. I really try to make it a place where I can connect with other people, other women, help motivate and really show people that, they can do anything they set their mind to, really, and use it as a way to communicate with other people and help them get to the stage or, just lead a healthier life. So yeah, I'd love to connect with people.
I will make sure to put all the links below this video.
Oh, great. Yeah, that would be wonderful. I'd appreciate that.
You're most welcome. Is there anything else you feel we've missed that you would like to cover today?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you calling me all the way from Amsterdam. This is actually my first international interview. So thank you, Miriam.
I feel blessed.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. No, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's supported me ever. My boyfriend, my coach, Kimoto, my mentor, Christy Towdy, my team ABC. Team My Physique, and all of my sponsors. I could not do this without them. I've got All American EFX, lightweight fitness gear now, and I've got a fabulous new suit sponsor that I'm excited about. So that I'll be getting some new suits, and I'll be announcing when I'm going to be hitting the stage here pretty soon. So I'm excited to put that out there because it's very close. I'll say that. And yeah, just all the people who support me. I've got a great team here in Bend. I've got a great chiropractor, wellness doctor, and physical therapist that fixed my hamstring from Therapeutic Associates. So I'm just thankful. I feel really blessed to be able to, use this amazing sport that I'm passionate about as a platform to reach other people. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. So thank you, Miriam. I'm really excited to see where this year leads.
Thank you so much, Victoria, for being on the show. It was an absolute pleasure.
It was a pleasure speaking with you and meeting you in person. Well, over the phone, via Skype, I guess.
Thank you so much. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and I will see you in the next episode of Real Talk, Real Women.